Well, finally uploading this video from the Middle Mesa fire we had back in August. You're going to hear me out of breath, so Flatwoods boy, this elevation kind of got to him. He's been out of shape for a little bit. I've been doing this since 2012, our top 2 IE Handcrew. So it's kind of catching up with me. I need to fix that. But anyways, we started out in Colorado on a ute res and had a fire there, mopped up, and then we noticed this fire starting across into New Mexico. So we demowed from a ute res fire
and
got here on the Carson National Forest. And I didn't know they had a bunch of oil wells here, so that was the major concern right here, is trying to protect these oil wells from catching fire. And they already had, the oil companies already had the oil wells turned off. We had several new guys on the crew. They learned a lot. They enjoyed themselves, and it was a good experience for them. And even me, just learning new things. I mean, you never stop learning until you're basically dead and gone. But you're gonna follow along with us putting in hand lines on some fire. We'll be utilizing air tankers to drop retardant, helicopters to drop water on some hot spots. We'll be mopping up and everything else. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'll be narrating through it to kind of explain a few things.
You want them all come?
So right here, we're just scouting this line that they put in, make sure there's no hot spots along here as we work our way up this road. So we're just going to just piddle around here, check it, and then move on. So we're heading to another spot fire that jumped across this road right here. The engine crew called for some help, so we're gonna go down here, start putting some hand line around this spot fire, and they're gonna mop it up, and then we're gonna proceed on. For those who don't know what mop up is, it's basically you got a line around the fire and you're just checking for hot spots to make sure it's contained. It's not going to get out across your fire break, your hand line. And they're going to spray some water on it. We're going to turn dirt over to hot spots, so on and so forth.
Hit it and go, boys. Get up there on it, Chad.
Typically, well, honestly, all the time, when you're putting in hand lines, you need to give each other a good bit of space, and you just need to hit it and then go. You don't just need to keep sitting there digging on one spot. You got several other guys behind you to make up for it. Basically to conserve energy and keep pushing on instead of wasting time sitting out there. Smoke starts getting a little heavy right here. I should have had a bandana or something. So if anybody's on a Handcrew who's never been on it, highly recommend you getting one due to the smoke that can come in on you.
Take off. Take left. Keep going.
Hit it and go.
It's coming around.
Alright.
We gotta turn. Back up.
Cut through, cut a path through. We don't want to give it too much leeway. Just try to stay close to it as possible.
So basically what I'm telling the guys here is don't give up a lot of green between you and the black, because if you do, that's just more fuel that can build up the fire and it can spot over our hand line right here. So those who don't know what the black and green is, the green is basically the unburned fuel and the black is the burnt fuel.
Hit it and go. You got many guys behind you. You may hold it for you.
Yeah.
We should be good out here.
Huh?
We should be good out.
So what you see right here is the guys in front of me, they have the Pulaskis. They're a little bit better at it, basically stalling the hand line at first, breaking through the vegetation, and then we can come in with the rakes, the shovels, and the clouds, and the combi tools, and clean out everything after that. I'm going to tell the guys in a minute. I don't know if I have it on this video portion, but tell them to be sure to check behind them for any spot fires, which we did have, and we had to pretty much put a hand line around it to stop it from burning anymore. So that's just the key thing. Don't just pay attention what's in front of you. Always make sure behind you's good too.
Space it out if you have to, will you? So you wear yourself out. Give it more. You got other guys behind you. Aim for spots. They didn't hit good. How you doing, Mullet man? It was smoky, ain't it? Should have brought a leaf blower. Good job, boys.
And we're hiking to another spot fire. It was constantly jumping left and right, it seems like. So we're gonna come in here, try to put in a hand line, and it's getting pretty hot. So we're gonna have to get the air takers to come in. So we have to pull out, let them drop, and then come up with another course of action. And we joined another little module, like a 5-person module that has some hand tools, and start putting in hand line together back out to this road. And luckily with the retardant and the hand line, we was able to stop it. I'm also going to show you in a minute of how fire burns through retardant when it's dried out a little bit.
Hit it and go. Staying open.
Yeah. Got it?
That's a little spot right there. That's one spot.
Yeah, that's like a little spot. That's miles.
No, keep going. You better come drop some retardant.
Okay, we finding the dogs, man.
You need some live action, son.
Yeah. You see them in the tree a while ago? Yeah. Well, let's see if I heard it.
Definitely use a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to come through here. Yeah, watch out, heads up. He backed out of it. The guy blowing up over there.
Over there.
You want to go over there? Well, we're heading there.
Duff layer right here. Bare dirt. Running this way.
Sorry, spotted right there, ain't it? Is that a spot fire up there?
I think we're getting to this point where we're kind of thinking, this fire's about to be gone. And from what we were told, if it kept going this
drop some
direction,
retardant on that shit to slow it down.
it was going to get us some steep country, and we just had, like I said earlier, had to pull out of there, let the tanker do some work to kind of slow it down, because this little hand line wasn't going to do nothing at this point.
Head towards the wheel.
Right there.
Alright, we're coming. Be looking behind y'all, boys. Spot fire? Where? You said you saw a spot fire? Yeah, they got spot fire. Did they got it? They got it. Hook it.
Yeah. spot to turn into, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bump back.
Bump out. Hose.
And here comes the cavalry, finally to save us a little bit, and it helped us out tremendously.
Marking the spot.
And once the tanker got done, we started going in here and started putting a line along retardant line where it came up along the black line, and worked this all the way through back to that road we hopped in on.
That's what I did. Didn't get an answer. Yeah. And phone, get your phone. Back up.
Back up. Bump out. Bump out. That's the baby one. I got it. That's why y'all.
So we're about to start working with a sawyer with this other crew. They're going to have a swamper with some chaps on. They're going to work pretty much together. Sawyer's going to cut, and then the swamper's going to grab from the sawyer, get the brush out of the way. We're going to kind of help out, but we're going to try to stay out the blood bubble so nobody gets cut that don't have no chaps. So basically the blood bubble is pretty much a 360 around the sawyer where the saw can reach. That's the danger zone.
Y'all need to take left?
So here's an example of fire retardant slowing down the fire advance. The more it dries out and sits, it's going to start burning more and more until it's not effective anymore.
Huh? Bump it up. What'd he say?
Alaska's on a switch.
Nah, go ahead. Y'all bump it up the line. They said it was out there. Hang on. Yeah.
The leaf blower we're done. It's good. The leaf blower.
Mark this ship for those flames to stop.
All right.
5-10 more minutes, you guys take a break.
All right. Copy that. You're gonna be running the ship.
This would have been a perfect spot to have a leaf blower. There's really not much of a duff layer here. I think they said this area is kind of burnt before.
Do we need a saw
so
here?
If we had a leaf blower, we could have easily just blown this stuff out of the way and kept going. Now, that don't always work in some areas, like I said, because the thicker the dust, the more hard it is to try to get it out of the way with a leaf blower. You're going to have to use hand tools.
Coming around, bumping around you.
Right back home.
Good workout, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Too short.
Man, just need a leaf blower.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
A little thick in here. Can't in that water. A little rough.
Clear. Clear. Back up. Try. Look, y'all. Yeah, let's just buff on now. Look, I can feel this. Go ahead. Yeah. I'll make it up. I mean, spacing. Y'all just keep going through that opening on the back side.
Oh, we can probably get it right here.
Okay, let's do it. Finish where we were at.
All right.
Bumping up.
Bumping up.
Watch the spot.
Watch it.
Clear.
So right here, we're monitoring the black line where we put in the hand line. You're gonna see us go out there, grid in a minute, in the green. Make sure we ain't had no little spot fires pop up. I think we might have found one or so, but pretty much that's what we're going to finish doing here.
That
It's gonna
canker
turn
may
right,
burn through right there.
and we're gonna
That
leave
canker may
here
burn
and
through.
then come back the
We
next
may fall
day
the other way.
and get back to work.
Huh? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go back that other way. Man on a fire line in New Mexico. Late night watching the
half moon.
We
moon.
won't be chasing this high.
No food yet.
Time to
Ain't even got a tent set up yet.
Not ma'am.
With my squad.
Everybody ready?
Everybody good?
Moving.
So we park out these oil rigs right here, and then we hike down. We start mopping up areas, turning dirt over to hot spots, stir it up, and we're gonna put in some more hand line here and there where it's pretty questionable. So you're going to see basically a pretty much no hand line right here. There's going to be pretty much dirt, a natural fibrate, what we really see it as. We're going to be cold trailing as we're walking along here. Pretty much we're putting our hands down there. We're stirring it up and see if we see any smoke or feel any heat. If we see any heat and we think it's going to keep burning and smoldering along, we're going to put in a hand line. So shortly we're going to start hiking to an area that was flagged by our division. The division is typically a person that's controlling a certain division on the fire. To say basically you have a square
I come through
this
there
will
with
be
this.
broke down into 4 sections on a fire. Each one's a different division, like Zulu, Alpha, Bravo, so on and so forth. But anyways, he's on mark an area that has some historical value to it, like where the archaeologists can come back to. There's going to be some sticks, like I told y'all earlier in the video, that looks like some pioneers or somebody cut a long time ago and just laid up next to a tree. It's pretty cool to see because God knows how long they've been there.
Yeah, another.
Save the garbage.
Huh.
So the division wanted us to put a hand line around these sticks to preserve them and protect them from the fire. So that's what we want to do here.
Here's the road. We're working our way over there to that hill, that mountain, that ridge top over there. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming right by.
Hold tight right here. Don't get too far separated.
Get back over here to the
Hold tight right here for a minute.
side. Cyrus.
Oh shit.
It's all about the climb.
The climb. There he goes. Reminds me of Utah. Maybe a little bit more rockier.
Reminds me of Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
Really rocky, wet, boggy, dry swamp. 2 miles from the road.
Oh, we're about there.
Watch this stop.
Oh.
If I were a snake, this is where I'd be. Hold back that way.
Come on back. Dig your shoes in the ground.
So right here we have a good hot spot that's got a lot of heat in it. So we're going to use the helicopter with a Bambi bucket and to get some water on it. And then we're going to start stirring it up, make sure all the hot spots are out.
I got some of it. Direct hit. She bad. I saw her face. I zoomed in on it. Direct hit. Yeah, watch out for rocks. Well, it just went sliding down toward you.
Keep a rock loose in.
A lot of hot spots. Cut that tree. It's over here.
So in a minute, I'm going to be using my strobe light to flag the helicopter pilot to give them the location of this hot spot we need some water dumped on.
You see our strobe?
Negative. How far up this slope are you?
I'm at your 10 o'clock.
I got you now.
So right here we have a what we call a pocket of unburned fuel within the black area that's burnt. As you see, it's burning pretty good, and we're kind of worried that's going to spot over the black into the other green and then keep burning.
Appreciate it, bro.
I got it.
All right. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, appreciate it, buddy. Smoking. That log. Whoa. Whoa.
Let's just try and put it right there, Derek, and let's try to put it out. Slide it back out that way, son.
Out there. Right, shovel. Shingles. Long way to the bottom.
Ready for that tomorrow, son?
That's gonna suck. It's cooking.
Fire.
Fire, fire.
Catch that, Whip?
Let's start a crown fire. Hope that's not in a green. That's where we're going.
So the next thing you're gonna see is the scooper planes. This is, from what we were told, the first time scooper planes have been used on the Carson National Forest ever.
That's what I said.
see nothing.
Alright, let's keep hanging it back to the right then. See it? Straight across that dark hole. Oh, hell yeah. That's a bear trap.
So we use UTVs at times. You got to be certified on your red card to use them and everything. Red card basically is your firefighter qualifications that you get through different processes of training. But we're going to be moving personnel around. Just makes it quicker and easier in some of this rugged area.
We're bottom this thing out. No, I ain't going that fast. No, let's try to slow down this mountain. Rocks. This thing needs some ground clearance. Hang on to your mullet. Oh. That's all. Stuff's cooking. Cover that one up. Brakes are going to use right. Good gracious. Oh, got here.
Kaufman, Zulu.
All right, let's see how it does.
Well, folks, that's pretty much it. Appreciate y'all watching again, and until next time, take care.